my father, he passed, he was 47. All right, lung cancer, all kind of other abuse he did to his body and stuff like that. You know, he found out in June '06 he had cancer. And by September '06, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, and I share that with you because I'm the man, the only man, a Muslim in my family who must carry that on. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Coach Nazir, one of the founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships and co-author of Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. And I want to talk to the brothers, or the sisters as well, but it's more regarding men and when it comes to self-care. Because my wives tell me that you need to take more care of yourself, you need to take time out and stuff like that. But the things that I do, I hardly take that time out. All right, and I don't know, brothers, if you may be like me, you have a lot of things going on, you may be busy, you have things scheduled, and you really have a goal and determination. Maybe that's the case, maybe not, I don't know. But one of the main things that I appreciate about my wives is that they encourage me to slow it down, take time out, take time for yourself. All right, traditionally, you had them boys' nights out where they might go play basketball or go play pool or go watch a fight, whatever, right? Go do some stuff. I don't really do that. I don't really do that anymore, all right? And no specific reason, but, sometimes they let you know that you have to keep your circle tight, right? So there are very few people in my circle, almost where it's a dot. Now, that's fine with me, you know what I'm saying? There's family, there's people I know I can depend on and count on, but it doesn't even matter whether there's other people involved or not. The main thing comes to you. So I just want to share some of the things that I do that allow me to kind of get out of my own way. Because right now, with traveling and stuff like that, I was like, you know what, take that time, make sure you do you. They're not around, the kids are not around, I don't have these other distractions and stuff like that. For me, I use the word distraction, but sometimes it's just distracting away from some type of work or mission or something that I'm on. Because one of the things that I have, and I think we all need to have as men, is clarity. You need to have clarity where it is you're going. Because if you're the one that's maneuvering or driving this vehicle and you want other people to get on with you, you want spouses to get on with you, you want children to get on with you, you want them to follow your lead and go with you, you need to know where you're going, right? So where are you going? What's the destination? What are you driving towards? Are you driving? Are you wishing? Are you just in a lazy river in a raft without an oar? You know what I'm saying? So there are many different things, right? But since I have some very specific goals and I don't take time for granted. See, for me, I was the oldest of six, the oldest of six, right? Parents had me when they were 16 years old. So I experienced a number of different things through life. For me, coming up, dysfunction was the norm. So in my house, whether you talk about alcoholism, and other drugs, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, as a kid through the 80s and the 90s, we saw it all. I mean, from tooting cocaine to crack to all of that type of stuff, right? That was common. I mean, there was sexual abuse, there was domestic violence. It was all kind of things that I was privy to and should not have been privy to just being before I was even a teenager. I said there were a lot of these different things. And later, thanks to Dr. Nadine Burke, with an awesome book that I think you should get, was The Deepest Well. But she talks about ACEs, or ACE, or adverse childhood experiences that can create toxic stress that leads to a plethora of health issues, a number of other things. But many of us suffer from that, right? Many people do. And this is not really the topic of it. But my point is, from me changing my life around, becoming Muslim when I was a teenager, to my father eventually accepting Islam and my brother accepting Islam. My brother, Rahimullah, was killed when he was 16. He became Muslim when he was 14, but he was killed at 16. So that ends a new family line or family lineage. I mean, I changed my name from what it used to be. Now, my father, he passed, he was 47. All right, lung cancer, all kind of other abuse he did to his body and stuff like that. He found out in June '06 he had cancer. And by September '06, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, and I share that with you because I'm the man, the only man, a Muslim in my family who must carry that on. And thankfully, I've been blessed with 2 incredible wives, and from them come my 10 biological children. I also have 2 bonus children. So I take it as a heavy responsibility on my shoulders to teach my children the things that I had never been taught before. Not give them what they never had or give them what I never had or spoiling them with physical things. I mean, some of that's fine and so on. However, it's really the teaching, it's the mentality. It's helping them get their shift together before they get out into the world or as they get out into the world, and give them guidance at that time. So I look at it as mortality and motivation. There's only so many hours in the day. There's only so many days I have left. I don't know when I'm going to go. None of us is guaranteed anything. And I take that very seriously. So sometimes I don't take time out for myself. You know what I'm saying? What I'd love to do, what used to be my out, go to the gym. And I like to multitask, even though women are far better multitaskers than men. But when I go to the gym, I put my earbuds in, I'm good. I got my personal development, whether it's an audio book, usually it's an audio book, or some YouTube educational videos, or I'm learning something on financial IQ. So I'm in the zone. So I'm working out physically, get my energy and stuff up, releasing BDNF, or brain-derived neurotropic factor. Learn about what that is. BDNF, very good for you, especially in the morning. So I'm good. But with traveling, you really don't have that. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the floor, you know what I'm saying? Utilize gravity and stuff for working out and everything, but it's just a different environment because it wasn't only the gym after getting done with the workout, which usually is about an hour. You know what I'm saying? A good workout is about an hour, at least for me. I would, hit the weights and stuff like that. Got to lift something heavy, do something, get strong, and then finish off with some cardio, right? But then it was the extra stuff, the self-care, it was the making sure the beard was lined up properly and stuff like that and groomed okay and, taking care of that, right? Then it's the long, extra hot shower, so enjoying that. Then, of course, they had the aqua massage and everything. And so, all of those things matter. And all of those things are able to slow down while I'm still listening to personal development, right? So that was part of my self-care thing a few times a week. So it wasn't just, again, the working out. Working out is important. It's good. It's very important for your vitality, your energy, all of this, right? How you feel. Yes, no question. But it's the extra stuff. And for me, massages, I love them. They're dope. All right, acupuncture, love it. It takes time, right? Reflexology. Even a facial. My wife had got me facials before I had me go, and it was weird. They're hype. But taking care of your skin and all this kind of stuff, right? They want to make sure you're right. So they gifted me different things and stuff before like that. So the point is, what are you doing for you? And how do you do it? One of the things I like to do is something called box breathing. All right. Box breathing. Breath is life. I'm telling you, it's so important. And if you don't know about Wim Hof, maybe I'll leave some links in the description below. Wim Hof, he'll teach you how to be superhuman. I can't edify the guy enough. It's on a whole nother level, but it can really improve your life, your sleep, everything, your vitality, just breathing and breathing properly and utilizing his techniques with breathing. And then, of course, cold. And I'm not going to talk about ice baths and all of that. That's for another discussion. But what are you doing for you? We are also the authors of the new ebook, The Polygamy Roadmap. 2 different roadmaps, one specifically for men and the other
for women.
Naturally. So no matter where somebody is in their journey, whether they're considering it and what's required, especially men I'm talking to, I share the 5 requisites on really what it takes to build a healthy, successful polygynous family unit. So with that being said, make sure if you're a man and if you're serious, not just curious, you take action and get it today.
And in the women's polygamy roadmap, we talk about the different feelings that women might go through with emotions of fear, challenge, betrayal, jealousy.
Yes, and we give you some good insight as well as tips, anecdotes, as well as some of our stories of struggle in the polygamy roadmap too for women. And you will find out really how to have a type of confidence in yourself after reading this. I'm truly, truly in the mindset that you would anyway.
Indeed. So do what you got to do. And that means go to polygamyroadmap.com, grab your copy. We look forward to you benefiting from it and joining us in our private community. With that being said, Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.